Hi, this class is going to start or how? Because I'm not able to hear you guys. Anyone speaking?
Yeah, hi, good evening. Actually, this is the first day. That's why I'm waiting for the students to join.
Okay, okay,
Regular
okay,
class will be 4 to 5. Once demo link is changed, you will start the session at 4 p.m. correct time.
okay, 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 okay. Not a problem, not a problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Yesterday is the first day, no? That's why I'm waiting for the students because
Not a
only two
problem, not
members
a
are there.
Sure, sure. So I just wanted to have a scene,
Hmm.
a brief actually. So this is only regarding the commands and everything, or you will actually teach us the self-scripting language?
Shell scripting I will teach. Actually, I'll start with the basics Linux, then I will go with the shell scripting.
Okay.
Uh, Today
I
is
mean,
just
how to write
introduction.
a
Yeah.
script you will teach us, right?
Sorry, come again.
How to write a script you will teach us, right?
Yes. I will teach. Actually, one session is going morning. See, there I'm
Mhm.
explaining like this.
Okay.
First, I'll give introduction to all the symbols, everything I'll give, and I will teach like
Okay.
this. See, examples also I'll write.
Okay. 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 No, because I need that self-scripting language teaching. That's why I want to join this. So
Okay.
that's why
Do you
I was
have the Linux
asking.
knowledge? Do you have Linux knowledge?
Yeah, yeah, like command knowledge I do have bit of like this LS eco and those things I do have because I'm working as admin itself now.
Oh,
But I don't
okay,
know
okay,
how to write a script. Like
okay. One moment. Okay, one moment. So you're working as an admin, right? Aloka?
yes, yes, yes. I'm
Yes.
working as a like not entirely admin, but yeah, like I have like 2 to 3 years of experience. So accordingly, I'm getting the tasks. But now
Okay,
I'm
okay.
getting into scripts writing, so that's why I want to learn that.
Yeah, good. So what is your
And
work timings? This time is comfort for you? Is this okay? Timing?
yeah, I mean, if it would be better if it is evening timing, like 7 or 8. But since there is no timing, I felt this is good because morning 7 I do have work, so I can't join.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thoroughly I'll give introduction. Actually, today is just introduction class only, introduction to myself and introduction to topics which we are going to cover
Yes,
as this
yes,
is
I
the
got
demo
your point.
session.
Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
got your point.
So myself, Madhuri. So
Okay.
I'm going to handle your session. I'll
Mm-hmm.
take Linux administration course, shell scripting, CCNA
Mm-hmm.
course, and AWS. And this is the batch for shell scripting.
Okay.
So classes will be there. Duration is 30 days,
Okay.
and classes from Monday to Friday.
Okay. Saturday, Sunday, there is no class. Okay.
No class. But if you are doing any practice, you can message me on Telegram. You can contact me on Telegram.
Okay.
So whatever the notes, whatever the concepts I'm explaining, the concepts I will share the notes to Telegram. Actually, something I'm explaining class means I'll make a note like this.
Mm-hmm.
While explaining, I'll make a note.
Okay.
So these notes I will share to Telegram. There will be a Telegram group. Once you register, those who register with this course, for them, Durgasoft team will send the Telegram link, my Telegram link. Okay,
Okay.
so you can join there. So whatever the concepts I'm explaining, I'll make a note and I will upload the notes to Telegram. Even
Okay.
if you have any doubts, you can message me on Telegram. And the
Okay.
Telegram is permanent. So
Hmm.
not only
I mean,
now,
whenever
do
I can
yes, yes,
have doubt
yes,
after
of
this
course.
30 days
Ex-
also, I can message
Exactly.
you. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
So whenever you have doubts after finishing this course also in future, after 1 month, 2 months or 1 year, something new project you shifted or new concepts are there. If you have any doubts, definitely you can message me. I'll
Okay.
support you.
Okay. Thank
Sometimes
you.
I may not respond immediately. If I'm on classes or I'm in my work, I may not respond
Okay.
immediately. I'll respond
Mm-hmm.
definitely. So
Okay,
just if you
okay.
send me, yeah, definitely I'll message. And in the classroom, any doubts are there, you can ask me here itself. I will clear. I will explain one more time if you want also. And
Okay,
Saturday, Sundays, if you are doing the practicals or after finishing the course, you are doing the practicals, at the time also you can ping me. That group will be there
okay.
permanently.
Okay, okay.
And any topics are started, like any new concept, important concepts are updated, anything is there means even I will update on Telegram groups also. Like
Okay,
something
okay.
new, I'll make a note and I'll update. If required, I will share videos also.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And uh, for this course, they will give the recording videos also. If any class, but if you miss the class also, you'll get the recording videos. I mean, today, if class completed, next day they will share the recording videos. They will share through Google Drive, but they
Okay,
will give
okay.
access for 6 months.
Okay, okay.
6 months access they will give. So
Mm-hmm.
you can go through the recording videos also, and you can ask me any doubts. If you're missing, I'm telling, if you're missing because of any reasons, there will be a group also. I mean, they will
Okay,
share
okay.
the recording videos, no issues on it. So
Mm-hmm.
timings 4 to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Starting classes, no, that's why demo sessions we are waiting for the students, but regular class timing will be 4 to 5.
Okay. So today and
And
tomorrow will be the demo class, and from Monday you will start proper classes.
today only concept, content, whatever I'm explaining the content that I'll give the concepts, means whatever the concepts we are going to discuss, that concept I'll make a note. Tomorrow I'll give features of Linux, not
Okay,
demo actually. Tomorrow I will
okay,
explain the features of Linux.
okay,
What are
okay,
the
okay.
features we have in Linux, like advantages of Linux, that I'll
Mm-hmm.
give tomorrow.
Okay.
So regular classes will be there from tomorrow, but not like complete classes I will give. Small topics I'll
Mm-hmm.
explain,
Okay.
not full length concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Like today is introduction, as I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, if new students are joined, also no more introductions, nothing. So directly I'll go with my flow only. Tomorrow I'll explain about advantages of Linux,
Okay.
because I'll explain shell scripting with Linux operating system. So
Okay.
why Linux? Linux is an operating system. So why Linux? What is operating system? Why Linux? When we already have Windows operating system, why people are switching to Linux? Why technologies are coming with Linux operating system? Or why organizations are moving to Linux? Means there are some features in Linux. So what are the features are there in Linux that I will explain in tomorrow's session.
Okay.
And after that, file system hierarchy means default directories in Linux. Once we install Linux operating system, along with the operating system, we get some directories. Directory means folders. In Windows, we call folder. In Linux, we call directory. So along with the operating system, we get some directories. See, uh, if you observe in Windows also, A and B are reserved for floppy. Whether we are using or not, A and B are reserved for floppy. It starts creating the drives from C in Windows. So after installing the operating system, if you open C drive means, there you can see default folders like users, administrator, library, download, system32. We can see some default folders. Similarly, in Linux also, after entering to the operating system, we can find default directories. So what are the default directories are there in Linux. That I will explain. And what is the use of each directory. So that is very important for Linux administrators. But as you are coming for the shell scripting, if you have knowledge, that is good about the directories, which directory is used for which purpose, that knowledge should be there. Okay, so that I will explain. And after
Okay.
that, also how to install the operating system.
Mm-hmm.
Installation operating system using VMware.
Okay.
How to install the operating system using VMware software. That I will explain. Okay, and after that, I'll start the basic commands. Maybe some students will come without any knowledge, zero knowledge. So this course is designed specially for freshers, those who don't know anything about Linux operating system, shell scripting, those who don't know anything. For them, this will be very good course. So in basics, after installing the operating system, how to enter into the operating system. Okay, how to where we execute the commands. Linux works with commands, so where we execute command, how to execute commands. All the basics I will explain. How to create files, how to create directories, how to copy, how to paste, how to delete, how to move permanently from one location to another location. These are all very easy in Windows. Like right click or double clicks we use. But in Linux we use commands. Commands only, but not at all difficult. And whatever command I explain, every command I'll make a note and I will share. So you can go through it and you can do the practice. Okay. So all the basics here I will explain. Like creating files using cat, touch, vEditor. vEditor is very important. In real time, we use vEditor only to create files. Even to write scripting also, we use vEditor only, VI or VIM. So about this commands, the basic classes will be there mostly 3 days. All the basics I will cover there. Every basic. Those who don't know anything also, they can 100% understand everything. They can do themselves practicals also. I'm sure about it. And even if you have any doubts, if you're not clear or any confusion, you can ask me in classroom itself. So there is a chat box, right? You can message me there. I will read and I'll respond, or you can talk directly. No issue. Anything as of your comfort. Or you can message me on Telegram also, as I told you.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes if I am not checking your Telegram messages, means message me twice or at least send some dot messages. So I will check. If pop-up comes, I will check. So we
Okay.
editor. Yeah, this I'll explain. Then filter commands, or we say basic shell commands. These commands are used to check content of a file as per user requirement. As per our requirement, using basic shell commands or filter commands, we can check content of a file as per our requirement. We have so many filter commands like sort, grep, tail, head, less, more. We have so many filter commands that I will explain on that day. And next, user administration. What is user? How to create a user? How to modify the user? How to delete the users? That I will explain here. Then with practicals, everything is with practicals. Group administration. What is group? When we already have users, what is the purpose of creating group? How to create a group? How to add users into group? How to modify the group? Everything will cover here. Any other workings are there? Srinath, are you working?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your timing?
Sorry?
Like, is this time is comfort?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, okay. So, RK, what about you?
Yeah, I'm okay with this timing. Yeah.
Okay. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have Linux knowledge?
Uh, yeah, basic only. Very basic.
Fine, fine. If you don't have also, no problem. I'll explain. Not an issue. What about you, Srinath? You have Linux knowledge? Basic knowledge is there?
Yeah, some basic knowledges.
Okay, okay. Very fine. And then we'll go with basic file permission. So once we create a files and directories, we get with some permissions. What is permissions? How to modify the permission? Who can modify the permissions? That I will explain. Because if you want to run a file as a script file, definitely there should be execute permission. Without execute permission, we cannot run the files as script files. Okay, so what is this execute permissions? What is permissions? I'll explain. How to apply the permissions, that I'll explain. Then ACLs, we call it as advanced file permissions, access control list. So here I will show how to apply the permission to a particular user or a particular group of people. You want to give, see, you have a script file. Okay, so you don't want to allow everyone to access the file. You want to allow a particular user to run the file as a script file. So we'll apply execute permission to only one person. So how to apply that, I will show. And similarly, if you want to give permission, you want to allow some number of people. Assume there are some 100 employees in your company. Only for 10 members, you want to give access to a particular file to run. So then what we do is we create a group and we add the users into that group. Then we apply the permissions to that group. So this all I will explain. In ACLs, how to apply the permission to a particular user or a particular group of people. Or how to change the ownership of a file or directories. That I will explain. Then introduction to kernel. What is kernel? What's the function of kernel? What are the tasks performed by kernel? That I will explain. Then introduction to shell. What is shell? What is the function of shell? How many types of shells are there? And what is the advantage of shell scripting? Why we write shell scripting? What is the purpose to write the shell scripting? That I will explain. Okay, and after that, some basics I will explain here, like what is echo, what is echo, what is dollar in shell scripting, what is where we use single quote, where we use single greater than, where we use double greater than, means how to redirect the data. That I'll explain. What is .sh, how to execute the file, some all the basics I'll explain. Then I'll explain about variables. Variables means defining our own commands, how to create our own commands, why we create our own commands. We have variables like system variables and user defined variable. System variable means the commands which comes along with operating system by default. And user defined variables means the commands which we create manually. We create our own commands, customized commands to reduce administrative work, right? So what is the differences between user defined variable, system defined variables? I'll explain. Then scope of variables. Like we have session level variables, user level variables, and system level variables. So what is this variables? That I will explain. Like session level variable means within the session, the commands which we generated works within the session. User level variable means within the user account, commands which we created using shell scripting, that works. And system variable means that works in entire network. That scripting works in entire network. Anyone can access. About that, I will explain with practicals. I will show that. Okay. So after that, read user input. Whatever we give instructions, how to read it. How to read user input, whatever input we give, how to check that input. Okay. Parameters. Operators. In operators also, logical operators. Relational operators. Arithmetic operators. So this all I will cover here. Some more topics will be there. These are the main concepts which we are going to cover in our schedule. In Linux Unix shell scripting, the commands whatever I give works in Linux machines as well as Unix machines. In all the flavors, all the commands works. The commands what I give, it works in all the flavors of Linux and Unix operating system. So this course, again, I'm telling from basics, I will explain. If you don't have any knowledge also, not an issue. Here, everything comes from basics only. Okay. So today is just introduction part only. And tomorrow I will explain about features of Linux. That I'll explain in tomorrow's session. The features, what we have the features in Linux, that will cover in tomorrow's session. Okay. So you want to ask me anything? And regular classes will be 4 to 5, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only demo classes will start a bit late and will finish early because these are the demo sessions, right? So tomorrow, if only you three are there, I will start the session immediately. And tomorrow also there will be a demo session. Attend the class. Uh, Observe how I'm explaining. If the way you're clear the concept, what I'm explaining, if you're clear, you can continue with the next sessions also. Okay. So this is about today's session. And thank you so much for the session. We'll meet tomorrow at 4 p.m. And if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me now.